Hello, all of you beautiful individuals out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is Barotrauma, as well as we have our guest star, Mary over there, the incredible artist that has been an amazing friend and wonderful person to work with all these years. Very much the channel would not be where it is without her. Thank you. But yeah, we're doing Barotrauma as well as Artstream. Again, if anybody wants in on the wheel, let me know. Otherwise, let's get into the game and see what kind of chaos happens.
I'm alive.
I just need to say, Jits, now that you've said that, I absolutely need to see Jolene doing a JoJo pose.
You know, speaking of puppies, we do have this new one that's gonna be joining.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to start by outing that one first.
F.
Rip new puppy. Didn't even get a chance to be puppy.
I mean, I bet they're not actually even a puppy.
Refused. You can't say no to that if I say no to you first.
True.
So can I change your voice to bow typing?
Oh my god, that's loud. Hello? Hi, gold! Or something. Oof, my ears. My
that
poor,
was-
delicate ears. Hello, yes, hello. I am Zim, hello.
Hello. Hello, Jim. Tell us a story.
Story, yes,
Yeah, 2 cent
Oh.
story. Quickly.
too late.
Feel the backhand of justice!
We're gonna scan a ruin.
Wow.
Wow. Alright, Ender Dragon, your card pack has been sent. Oh,
Damn, I
sorry,
wonder who that Ender Dragon
Taldarius.
Oh, I'm not an Ender Dragon, though, so you sent it to the wrong person.
Oh, well, it looked like the right one, so you should go check anyways and see if you got it.
I might later.
Hurry up and load! Also, we are running with a very light crew tonight.
Yay.
But we got all the foundations covered, so that's what matters.
I have no hope. We're gonna die.
Free the self-destruct! Free the self-destruct! Free the self-destruct! Oh, right. Krisov's bag. Why did Aunt Doris have a masterwork rifle?
What?
Oh, wow.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't
Not for
know,
me, I
but
don't
she
mind.
also has 2 European handshakes. Wernie, take care of this. Jaffer, not you.
Hmm.
Wait, Aunt Doris died?
Yes, we had a lot of chaos after you left last week.
Rip.
Also, that is looking awesome, Mary.
R.I.P. Aunt Doris.
Also, apparently,
There was an airlock incident, and then also a round where there was no supervision.
we fired Victoria.
Yes, I fired her.
Nice. But yeah, Wernie, you should have been here. Jaffer went wild with the nukes. There was no hand holding.
Okay.
Wow.
Palace Flora. And to explain what happened, Gibgab threw a fit and insisted that we have a round where I'm not giving instructions and it was everybody for themselves.
You make me sound so much more dramatic than I am.
We immediately wound up sinking into the abyss, getting attacked by Charybdis. We somehow managed to survive despite all of that. And yeah.
We're just good at the game.
Dang.
Well,
we
the
lost
main
Aunt
reason
Doris.
the main reason we all survived was the fact that I stepped in and was like, "Okay, fuck you. We're not doing that anymore.
Nah, we would
Get to work."
We would have absolutely survived anyway.
We had several people that did die.
We had one person die, and Jaffer killed on Doris specifically on purpose. Because Jaffer's an absolute gremlin. I already checked out ballast tanks, are fine.
Alright, we have contacts at 5 o'clock. They are out of visual range. Our scan target is out the upper airlock and to the right.
So we only began sinking because Jaffer played the free sold his drugged card.
Hello there, 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Whoa.
Who do you want going up to scan to do this?
We are going to send Wernie, Zoro, and Achi. I'm gonna go move to one of the cannons. Gibgab, you take the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
The helm.
Gib, take the wheel. Take it from my hand.
Roger,
Yep, we have stuff on the 6 o'clock.
I require a reload, please.
Wanna light Korean
Thank
to
you.
get up and do it. Never mind.
I'm
How
the
do I
captain.
check
I
depth?
get special privileges. How do you what?
check depth.
Great question. Alright, all
don't know.
contacts
Fuck
appear to
you.
be dead.
Not seeing anything on sonar.
Cool. You're relieved.
Remember, grab a sonar, a ruin scanner from the crate, from the milk crate, guys.
That's looking great to me, Mary.
Yeah, it looks good.
Is a Wernie rock.
Yeah.
Or a lycamimmal?
Like a number.
Like an MMO?
Like and subscribe.
Star Wolfskin says, good enough to finish up then? We'll get right to it.
Oh, sad. Before crashed.
Going the top, the bottom.
Top, and we're gonna go ruin scanner out of the milk crate,
Roger.
please.
Wait, a what?
A ruin scanner out of the milk crate.
I grabbed one.
Where are they?
The milk crate right next to the airlock. The upper airlock.
Yes, Lightning Dragon. Her tripod broke last time, which is why she wasn't using the vtuber thing, the PNG tuber. But she got a new one, so here she is. It is so precious.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm as ready as I can be.
No subjects. But it removes my advanced safety harness.
Star Wolfskin says, my old tripod failed me once, but nothing can keep me from looking adorable for too long.
Definitely not. Alongside the absolutely adorable art. Here, I'll make you guys an entrance. Even though you probably already found one. But there is an entrance down here if you need it. Jaffer, please don't fire the railgun. Yeah, I know what you were planning, Jaffer. That's why I said don't.
I approve of this. Good Jaffer.
I do not.
That's because your cringe and Jaffer is based.
I will launch you into the stratosphere.
Hot.
You know, you want it hot? Fine, I'll send you to the sun.
I bet.
There.
Goodbye.
Oh. To the sun!
Random lore for the day. Apparently in a Star Wars novel, Kylo Ren actually says a reference to the 80s Ewok show and confirms that that show, like the 80s Ewok show, is canon as an in Star Wars children's show.
Oh
Why
yeah, it's
not?
Disney.
I mean, part of it I actually enjoyed.
Oh, I'm not saying the
Eh.
show was bad. I'm just saying that, like, it got referenced by a character in universe, which means the show exists in universe. Which means at some point.
Says, I reject this reality.
But it does mean that at some point, somewhere, someone made a fucking Ewoks children show in Star Wars universe.
So can you blame the people of Star Wars for making an Ewok TV show? Those things are adorable.
Capitalism never sleeps.
True. Well, one of the reasons is just because Ewoks were, like, basically entirely unknown to the galaxy at large. Like, literally just completely unknown.
How dare you be breaking on me? Would you all hurry up?
We're searching a ruin.
Ruins do take a while.
Fine, I'll just watch this amazing art from Mary.
True. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, the Barotrauma is really just a backdrop to the main thing, which is the incredible art.
Swarm feeders are annoying little crappers. Back to the sub.
Hooray! Do 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 do.
Warnie's still out there.
Yeah, I know.
Row, 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 row,
Yeah, I'm
row,
back on the sub now.
row. Cool. You
I
didn't
was
fall
back.
asleep.
Hey,
I got-
Evolution, thank you for a
I
tier
have
1
three
sub to
unidentified
Cute Faith.
DNA.
Zoro, please make sure that when Raigon is talking that you give him
Row.
priority. Streamers get priority in the channel.
Yeah, Evolution, thank you for the tier 1 sub to Cute Faith. Enjoy your ad-free experience, Cute Faith. We're swapping gears now, and we're going over to world building.
We have Ballast Flora. Those sweet moves, guys. Those sweet moves. Y'all see them? You see them? I
Yeah,
dodged
finally
and
get some-
weaved around that hammerhead. Though unfortunately, we're probably gonna have this thing hitting us. Why are you shooting? Why are you wasting my ammo? Well, yeah, but we're literally about to dock.
That sweet, sweet loading.
She's wasting my ammo!
I have posted a meme for the Barotrauma enjoyers in Barotrauma chat.
Oh my god. How dare you?
It's a drip or drown.
And brother, I'm floating.
Okay then. Why did I just hear a squish? Wolf? Is that what you're saying Wernie's gonna sound like soon, Toshime?
If only.
Wow. Congrats. And... Hachi!
Yes, coming.
Report to me.
Heading your way right now.
There you go.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Oh, Cute Faith, why are you splashing me? No splash. Only kindness.
An elderly woman waves at you. Could you be a dear and throw this out for me? She asks, shoving a handful of trash in your hand. No! But then again, I'm curious what it's going to lead to if I do it. Sure.
Station explodes.
Just the remains of a body.
I still remember
No,
one time.
absolutely do not, Toshime. Absolutely don't.
Toshime, if you do that and you get the war declaration on you sound and you play it, I am actively going to have a seizure on stream.
Either that or he's going to start speaking in a foreign language with Gib Gab again. Don't. I will delete Blurp.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to take a break. So I'll be, I don't know, back in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. We'll miss you.
Who was that guy?
I don't remember.
We will get the drugs. Yes, Toshime, I'm aware that it's sound effects, not words, but that sound effect will cause Gib Gab. Wait, where did Gib Gab go? Oh,
Probably
Gib
fell
Gab.
asleep.
Have you really just been sitting down there this entire time, Gib Gab?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Okay. Well,
I was
anyways,
curious if-
the sound effect would cause Gib Gab and Taldarius to begin speaking in a foreign language, which is not allowed here on stream.
Hey, Taldarius, what do you think of? And then I'll listen
Sorry,
to
I
the
was
topic.
busy actually activating my Pavlov effect when it comes to EU4 by watching the video horrifying sounds over images. I'm gonna post it in media sharing. You don't understand. Like I was, like I actually was getting like legitimately tense and
There
like
is-
flinching.
There. Hello there. Thank you very much. And thank you for the biddies. Nice. Do 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 do. Gonna head. Tataware. Nimamo. Do 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 do.
I was really hoping you were gonna do a really quick Hizamoth.
Muff.
He is a moth.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like when you were doing the song, I was hoping that like with the last like da you would do Hizamoth.
But he's a moth would require 3 beats, and that's only 2.
That's why you put an and. Hizamoth.
Chits_Husky says.
Nothing, apparently. Also, Burnin' Sun, yes, you may join us in Barotrauma.
Sound when you lose money.
Don't worry, it gets worse.
No, I heard them all. I just went like, I feel like being declared war on sucks, but it just depends on how much you're expecting it.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it's the
so many
worst.
stun darts.
It's the worst when you're just doing like
Yeah,
some.
I want to do non-lethal when I get when I see pirates.
Holy shit, you've crafted so many of them.
Yes, I'm doing like Sheffer does and doing non-lethal.
Why?
Whack.
That's my primary, but as whenever I see pirates, I'm gonna be using non-lethal.
Ah.
It's burning us up.
Oh, burdens up, burdens up. Ah. Burning sun. I am in a very interesting mood today.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know why Discord is trolling us, Zim.
What do you mean?
Oh, with the crackle.
Chits_Husky says, cracking noises.
Am I cracking?
Yeah, you've been for a while.
Aww.
Look, Discord is not going to stop trolling us, so I just didn't mention it.
It is time for ritualistic seppuku.
Oh. But then what will happen to my fellow crackle brother?
I
Snap,
shall
crackle, pop.
become spherical.
But that's a good thing.
He'll just make a mud raptor noises.
Well, as long as it's not on stream, that's fine. Also, Fetch! Get in here!
If anybody wants to go melee, got mollusk DNA.
Alright, we're gonna be destroying a mud raptor nest.
Sweet genetics.
Oh, you can join in a bit. Okay. Yes, somebody move Burning Sun up in Discord, please. Also, does anyone else want to be added to the art wheels for potentially getting some art? Just a reminder to everyone, it is something or other. Why is this not, there it goes. $30 for lined, $70 for colors. No, Fetch, this is a different wheel. I am keeping track of the other one, but the prepaid one, but the prepaid one will be done throughout, or worked towards throughout the month. Again, it's not guaranteed art. Mary has a message. Get some art here, yes! But yeah, these are ones that need to be paid for here. Live. These are different from the previous ones. We're not going to be doing the prepaid thing again. We're just going to stick with this setup where you guys get on the wheel and yeah. Yes, yes, it is Lightning Dragon. Alright, gonna run Stream Raiders, and then we'll get started with the mission. This would be $30 for lined, $70 for colors, plus 10% for for PayPal fees and taxes and such. Avi! Yes, Seda, you and Zelo can double up. I mean, if you guys want me included, I'm happy to be included too. Just saying.
Did Adalor die?
Yes, Gib Gab killed him.
I distinctly remember that being you. You were taking care of him.
Oh, stop pointing fingers at each other. It was clearly all pal.
Nah, it was too wholesome.
Opal attacked the guard.
All
but
right. You are
I
correct.
didn't.
It is all Pal's
On the,
fault.
on the thingy, I hadn't seen like gunshot wounds or such as the cause of death.
Animals
Probably
not
just
show.
starved.
Animals not show their cause of death.
No, they do.
Why?
When you see the body, you can see like that thingy.
Why did somebody just drop a stun grenade or something?
I don't know. I'm joining the server because my barrel crashed.
What the hell is the ampersand? Oh, right. That one.
That was likely Werenimal because Werenimal tends to do that.
I mean, I've done it in the past.
Yeah, that one wasn't me, actually.
So, anyone else want on the list? Yes, Abby. Art.
Abby.
Alrighty. There you go. So, Seda, do you want you guys on the same thing? Because I'm good with you guys just, if one of you gets it, there's two of you. I'm good with you guys having your own entries. And I know before you said you wanted them doubled up. So it's up to you. Either way. And again, if you guys would like another person, I am more than happy to join for anyone that wants to get something.
Darn, I should have thought of that.
That's okay.
Next time.
I wonder what Zim would do if you were trying to hit a Hisuian Zorg.
Well, you could fund it and see. Alright, let's get underway.
Next one I win, I'll get Moff TF and make Zim join it with me.
I mean, I do still have the right to say no.
Yeah, but you're becoming a Moff.
But, what if I say no?
Too bad.
Fair argument. Alright, looks like this
already,
mission is having us go into the abyss or something.
I've already sprinkled the Moff TS dust on you.
Ah. But the funny thing is, I turned you into a moth first.
Moff.
Oh yeah, by the way, for the mage game, I know Kerr's not here listening, so I'm confident in sharing. The cliffhanger that I left with for Kerr, Nevis is going to be going into sorcery, which means that the version that's in the mage game would also have sorcery. And I've already discussed that with Kerr. And the pattern spider's like, no, you cannot turn people into furries. Well, fine.
Because
He's
they
going.
are furries.
No, like actual anthros. In the mage game, we can't do that because it's against reality or something. So.
And yet, he turned me into an actual moth furry.
Well, yeah.
in the mage game.
Yeah, and they got very mad at me. So now, Cody's going to have somebody that can look at reality and be like, ha, fuck you, and do it anyways.
Amazing.
Isn't it though?
Incoming! Looks like a latcher. 6 o'clock. Currently at 5. It's sitting there. Swimming away now.
No visual.
Okay. I guess it's more scared of us.
So, Chi, do you want the deep diving operation suit?
Yeah, not really. It scares the medical backpack.
Well, just asking because I think also Old Pal said he didn't want it. If you want the, were you the medic last stream or no? I forget.
I was not last stream. It was Memorial Day. It was a Sunday for me for some reason, and I totally forgot to show up.
What the heck am I... What is this? Werny,
Joke.
Yeah.
look out the railgun. Whatever is there is picking up on the sonar, but this thing, like, it's right between the railgun and the drone. It's slightly above in the water there. Yeah, somebody just shot at it. Stop
No,
shooting
that is-
at it.
What's
Yeah,
an
I-
item?
Wait,
No
why do
idea.
I have an acid burn?
Somebody vomited on you?
No, I think it was the grenade that was thrown at me before. Yeah, I see that. Jaffer, again, please talk to us before you leave the sub.
So Zim, can I forgive you after deep diving operation suit since Jaffa, no, actually no, Old Pal.
I'm fine. I don't want it.
Just deconstruct it. Nobody else wants it. Huh. That is weird. Get back on the ship.
Yeah, give this what I deconstruct it.
Yeah, we're able to
Oh.
deconstruct stuff,
Gimme.
Zoro.
Wait, no, I'll take it. I don't feel safe in this bug suit.
Hachi, I require some medical attention.
On the way.
Yeah, I drove through whatever that thing is, but it didn't seem to do anything, and yet it's just showing up on the... It's really weird. It's also really weird that that latcher just kind of fucked off. Thank you, Achi. But I still have the acid burns.
Yeah, I just put a superior band-aid on it. I can find something to treat it later, I guess.
Okay. Ow! Why, Aardwolf? Why? Ow. Okay, I cannot find where this cave entrance is supposed to be. I'm thinking this mission may be bugged.
Actually, I think that's where animals one.
Okay, yeah, I was like, there's stuff in here.
Yeah,
Stuff-
you did that, Aardwolf.
I was putting
You
medical
did
packs
it.
in there for you to store medicine in.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's two
Thank
more
you.
medical packs. Y'all drop them on the floor for you.
Alright, we'll go back over and I guess we'll just send you guys on an extended cave spelunking journey. Gib-Gab, you will be going with them. We'll have both security officers, Achi, and Gib-Gab.
To where?
Moderators?
Where are we going? To the.
You've not been
mission?
listening?
No, so organizing some storage stuff. We have a huge overflow, so I'm trying to fix a way to store it all.
Okay, we're saying hi to this Latcher. Bottom guns! Bottom guns! It's just running from us. Are we that notorious? Massive damage in the front ballast.
Already heading to it.
You can run, but you cannot hide. We're gonna squish it.
What if we just shoot it?
But what if we just squish it?
It's gonna cause more damage to the ship. I'm gonna have to repair.
And squish. No damage.
Okay, I was basically already dead with Gucci.
Achi, bottom airlock. Go
Yes,
loot
sir.
the Latcher.
All the plant pieces are strewn all over the place from it hitting us.
Can I get like 3 more Mastor quality normal uranium fuel rods? Thank you.
Back inside. Latcher looted.
Thank you.
Anything good?
Ballistic fiber, diver's remains.
Aw, no DNA.
Nope.
We can't TF into Latchers.
Be amazing, but unfortunately not. That is not one DNA that I've ever come across, so I'm guessing no.
And I bet they have a great tongue game.
Wow.
Oh, yes, they do. Look at all the tentacles.
We now know what Giga
Here's
cares
to
about.
new beginnings.
Hello.
Kelvin Doss, hello there, and thank you very much for that follow.
Joke.
Oh, there went your ears, Lyndon? Oh, what happened?
Welcome back, Rygon.
Good to be. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be here, but come here.
Okay.
Well, you are always welcome and appreciated.
Well, it's just I want to get some of this work done, and you know, with
That's
a lot
fair.
of people talking, that just makes it hard.
Yeah, fair. Can I present you with a gift in a short minute?
Gib Gab, there are 3
Well,
mining things out the bottom airlock. Go get them.
What are they?
Don't know because sonar flora has popped up and... Oh, there's one that's paralysis. Just
Yeah,
go
we
get
have to
them.
pick it up. I'm like, I almost hate having to go get more because we're so full on things, but I want to know what they are. But paralysis is worth it.
Yeah, because endocrine boosters.
I mean, I don't care about the endocrine boosters. I just know they're useful medicine. So useless, useful, useless. 1 out of 3. Good enough. We need another large steel container.
Hello there,
Pop into
Corbin.
my server for a bit, so I might be back a bit later. But yeah, you all enjoy your game. I'll keep
Actually,
you
Hi,
posted up on my end.
Rygon.
Yeah.
Actually, can't you use that backpack that I put in there with the heavy crates and stuff?
Zoro? Zoro.
Yes.
Again? Streamers have priority. You interrupted Rygon there. I need you to confirm that.
I'm sorry, I thought he was finished talking. My bad.
Burnin' Sun, don't worry about the bridge. I can handle that. Thank you, though.
Alright.
And yes, it is a very good lichen rock. Duke, 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 duke.
I'm back on board.
Excellent. Also, Burnin' Sun, we need to get you an icon. It is really weird having a blank space in between all the talkie icons. Oh, hi there. That moment when Rock suddenly pops up. Alright, Gib Gab. We're also going to send Werny and Achi just in case. At the upper airlock, there are 3 sets of 4, it looks like. for mining.
Give me a short moment. I want to do something.
What do you want to do?
It's just a thing. Jaffer. Here, I would like for you to try this experimental thing. We have like 40 in storage, so I figured out we might as well try this. I want to know how it performs in the future. I'll leave you to do the test. It seems to do an exceedingly high amount of laceration damage, so I'm very curious. Alright, let's go. Mining. What? What direction is the mining in?
Up to the right, and it's a little ways into the rock. It's a big cave thing. I could probably get the sub up there, but I don't want to risk it and get it stuck.
Too much to the left.
Probably, yeah. Yep, I'm starting to see the mineral deposits. There's so many of them. No, stop appearing. There's like 12 of them. What the fuck? I forgot about those things. Where are you two?
We got lost.
I'll just go ahead and start clearing them out. Do either of you have a handheld sonar?
I do.
I don't.
Ooh, that's a lot of spilings here.
Oh,
Yes, hello.
found you
There you
anyway.
go. Yep, there you are. Trying to figure the way in. Cause yeah. None of this is ice.
I believe I see multiple contacts, but sonar floor are disrupting it. Be careful up there, guys.
Okay. You don't have to shoot these things, just let me do that. And save the ammo. The entrance is either here or on the other side. I don't know where it is, but it'll have to be somewhere.
Yeah, see those spinelings.
Yep. And they ain't happy.
I don't think they're ever happy.
What about when they kill you?
Still not happy.
Yeah, I don't think the entrance is over here. But I'm stubborn, so I'm just gonna go all the way around and or up if I have to.
Jeff was making something very powerful.
Hmm?
Jeff was making C4.
Okay. We might just have to go all the way around.
Starwolf Skin says, hey, I think I'm done with this piece.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Ooh, so good. I love it.
TF.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It is.
So Wordy, you appear to be catching yourself with your own Pokeball.
Yep.
Nah, actually, we head back down.
All right. Well, anybody else want in on the wheel before I do another spin? Going once. Going twice. Spin! And it's Rygon!
Right on.
Who left? Well, please let him know to get that info to me quickly and message me and stuff. And I'll go ahead and bring this up a bit bigger for everyone.
Fluffy.
Okay, I called him and let him know.
Hey,
Hello! I need info and PayPal and stuff.
I just sent it all to you.
Yeah, on Discord, please.
All right.
Do you want colored or lined?
Colored, please.
I think there's just no way in. I don't know how to get inside there.
Me neither. I've been looking for a way and I can't find a way in.
Well, you just leave. That thing is just sealed, or the entrance is so far away that I can't be bothered to go look for it.
I think it's probably broken then. I think
I'm
we'll
heading
hit
back to
the...
sub.
I think I'll hit the beacon station and we'll call it good on this, because I don't know where the entrance for the other thing is either.
Yeah, I did like a 200-meter loop around and nothing. Fucking hell, I think I found the entrance just as we were saying we're done with it. I hate this game.
Trash game.
I think it's over here, actually. I don't know where you went already. Okay. Is it this? Or is it just... No, it's just a separate rock. Never mind. Yeah, we're heading back to the sub. Fuck that. Also, you really shouldn't be wasting the assault rifle mag ammo on the little green things. Just hit them with the plasma cutter or welding torch.
Okay. We kind of did lose track of Rao.
I'm back on the sub.
Okay.
They
both
found
of
an
us are back on
entrance
the
to
sub.
it.
No, we didn't. I thought I did, but we didn't. It was just a, like, wedge in the rock.
It was a debate.
Yes, yes, Mary. Definitely remember to stretch. Alright, let me get this into Mary. Was there any particular pose
I'm
you'd
looking
like?
for a pose.
Oh, okay. You can leave it up to her if you prefer.
Yeah, might as well just leave it up to her. I can't find anything.
Okay.
But essentially, the pose should be just kind of like calm, cool, casual, that sort of thing. So it's not like big surprise or anything like that. It's almost like it's supposed to be natural.
Alright, that's been sent off.
Thank you much.
And I also sent you the invoice. Rawr! Rawr. Roar.
Zorcraft had a bunch of them and put them in a heavy backpack so we could loot stuff from stations easier, but I figure since we're never gonna really use them, I might as well just throw away the heavy crates and put them all inside the backpack, because having that level of like Russian doll is really annoying to handle for storage. So I'm just not gonna go with it.
Alright, let's get underway again. You guys are back on the sub, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Alright.
The reason I would put those in there was to carry back a lot more ammo from like wrecks and stuff.
Yeah. We're just gonna use this heavy backpack for this.
Why is there a medic crate in... Oh, I see.
Your burn doing well?
By the way, the pet food I've been keeping... Wait, where'd it go? Okay, well, pet food is being kept in the supply cabinet, the bottom one, just below my thing. Do not use it for anything other than the pet raptors.
Mm-hmm.
Duke, duke, do duke.
Hey, payment's been sent.
Alright. Well, she'll get, actually, she's already got into work. I hope you like it. We have contacts at 11 o'clock. They are out of visual range. Trigon coat.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Trigon coat friendship.
Double.
Quadruple yes. Alright, Beacon Station. We're gonna send Jaffer, Zorro, and Achi, and Jits. Actually, better idea. Burning Sun instead of Jits. Oh wait, Jits, you do want to go? Okay, never mind. Both of you. Go for it. It'll just be Gib, Gab, Wernie, and I that stay on the ship.
That's fine. I came up with a new organization system, so I'm working this out.
Below us, correct?
Yes. And Jaffer, the reason that I want to send you is because most often these have pirates on them. This is a beacon station.
Okay, it looked like you didn't have a suit on there for a second, so...
Hey, Mary? Can I get you to send me the current sketch for the one you started with, please? Since Aurum is now home.
Okay, this is, pretty odd.
What's odd?
Oh, I got in.
And I'm stuck in a rock.
Yep, poor Zoro. He's hilarious. Look at...
Oh, Taldarius, did you want to work on our thing at all tonight?
I might. Hold on one second. I'm watching something. I can't stop because it's a cutscene.
Well, he came in, killed the mud raptor, that's all. It's a very small station. And Zoro just continued to swim into the rock more, so I don't know where he went.
I was trying to get out, but I just got stuck more.
So, how did you get stuck in the rock in the first place?
I gained the station.
Barotrauma does that kind of stuff. Remember the amount of times we've gotten stuck into the rocks? It's just real barrel hour.
I've got 8 auction tanks, so just try and get a station as quick as possible.
Wait, how many do you have?
8.
Oh, you're fine. You got time.
Only one cabinet with stuff in it.
Well, the main priority is just getting it online. And then the Wernimal will be TF'd into a Marten.
Duke.
Exactly. Back on!
What's up?
How's it looking?
It's looking fine.
Do 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 do. So what are you working on tonight there, Rygon?
Nothing at the moment. I want to do some world building, but I'm just building up my energy for it.
Ah. Well, let the art infuse you.
Yeah. I should do notes, but I'm just kind of at a whatever with them right now.
Okay, my cutscenes are over. What's going on?
I just wanted to ask if you wanted to work on our thing at all tonight.
I mean, we can. I'm gonna be half distracted, but I can definitely chat about it.
Okay. You guys care if there's crosstalk here, or should we pop out?
I don't care personally. Though, you know, with this game, there are emergency situations. Like, there's a lot of time where we're sitting here just silent, not much to talk
Like right
about.
now.
Like right now. And then there's other times where all hell breaks loose. But those are usually relatively short, so. Yeah, go. You're welcome to stay if you want. Hello, Dunbrine.
So there's been a few new things that have been kind of considered and added to the overall lore. Taldarius.
Alright.
Obviously mostly pertaining to the Hirosu.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, I got the Qual Tom finished up, the Soundsmiths.
Oh, nice.
Or at the very least, I got their basic structure kind of figured out.
I free myself.
Alright, that's good. Yeah, because they definitely seem to be, like, super important.
Yeah.
I'm actually just kind of happy that I
we-
guessed what they were about without hearing anything about them.
Well, good.
And
That
you-
should be the point, right? That
Yeah.
from the name alone, you can guess.
Yeah.
And yes, Dunbrine,
I mean-
normal night in Barrow. Though we are doing an art stream tonight, as you can probably see there. So if you want in on the wheel, let me know.
I mean,
Thank you,
obviously,
Faith. Go ahead.
I was just saying, obviously, I kind of know more than most viewers are ever going to, but you know.
Oh, sure, but like, even so, being able to take a rough guess and being
Yep,
correct
Gab, let me in
is
there.
just fine.
Yeah.
I already
I don't
killed
know
it.
why you were in there.
I I was done checking.
Obviously, the Yavir got done. I finished up the Harbinger Moons, the new Stumi Quill. And I kind of went with a fairly traditional aspect for them.
Okay.
So there's Sard, Junti, and Pillmore, 3 Harbinger Moons. Sard, the Crimson Moon, is the harbinger of blood, death, fortune, battle, rising ideas, and passion. Guiding the blood within the body during its waxes and wanes, it can lead to a Hirith. It can lead to a Hirith coming to something brilliant or to something deadly, often both at the same time. Junti, the Sapphire Moon, the neutral moon. Junti is often thought to be the balancing force between the 3 moons, keeping Sard's bloodlust in check, just as it excites Pillmore's golden hand into action. Capable of delivering blessings and curses in equal measure, Junti is the moon that guides traditions and rituals all throughout Hirasu. The moon is often considered to be the harbinger of time, balance, weather changes, artistry, and leadership. And then, finally, we had Pillmore, the golden moon. Considered the most distant of the 3 moons, Pillmore is the harbinger moon of logical decree, commerce, unforeseen danger, and steady change. This moon is the one that inspires watching before performing on any decision and who keeps emotions in check in order to reach maximum benefit. Unfortunately, however, this inaction, while good at times, can lead to one becoming overwhelmed in the moments when actions are required to survive. Merchants often watch this moon for signs of when best to exact their trade.
So, don't forget, guys, that you do have access to the chat in the game that you can use to communicate and be like, hey, I went outside. So whoever was on the top of the sub, you're lucky I happened to notice your flashlight. Otherwise, you'd be plastered to the top of the sub all the way back to the station. Is everyone
It's
back
fine.
inside?
Yes. I don't know about the beacon station crew, but
I'm back inside. I actually managed to free the stone.
So one thing, like, I know this is like a complete aside, but that reminds me kind of how
Starwolf Skin says,
in
how's that
Warhammer
for a base
Fantasy-
sketch over here? Posing and general stuff cool?
That's a question for Rygon. Oh god, contacts.
What's going on?
Mary's asking how it's looking for you.
It's looking just fine. Looking good. I like the pose.
Spinelings all around us.
But yeah, that really does remind me of how Averlanders work in Warhammer Fantasy, because they very much believe in like watching the stars and the moons for fortune, and will even base like their entire their merchants will base like their entire like economic decisions based on what those moons are, what the 2 moons in Warhammer Fantasy are portraying, as well as the stars and just generalized like Akshi astrology, but not like the magical kind, but like the more like fortune teller kind.
Isn't Warhammer the universe where if you believe something hard enough, it actually exists?
That is only for orcs.
I was told it's for all species, just the orcs
Nope.
don't want to embrace it.
Wrong.
No. Orcs also do not know that they have this power. It is just the orcs that have it.
I mean, as far as I understood it, like, humans can affect some of the world around them, but it's like in a significant lesser scale. Like, their belief in the Emperor helps power him.
So first of all, that's 40k,
Oh,
and I'm talking about fantasy here, but also that is actually because all living beings can affect something called the warp, which is what like not all. Technically, there are ones that can't, but like they're special and everyone hates them because they don't have a soul.
Yeah.
So everything that has a soul can affect the warp, and the warp has very, very minor powers. So for things like belief in the Emperor actually helping the Emperor, the only way that helps is it dedicates more warp energy to the Emperor.
So,
But that does not mean that their belief
Caldarius?
actually affects the world around them.
while the Warhammer talk is all well and good, I'm sure Rygon would prefer to focus on, you know, his
Yeah,
stuff.
sorry, I just got distracted because someone in chat like was talking about it. So
Yeah.
Bird and Sun, come here.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy that kind of talk too, but it has been quite a while since we've been able to talk about this.
yeah. But like I was saying, it does remind me of how like Averlander merchants react to things just because of that. You know, oh hey, the moons are not right, the stars are not right for this venture. I'm gonna back out of it. Or oh hey, it's portraying that there's gonna be like fortune, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, even though I told you yesterday that there's no way I'm going to back it.
I wonder, and Averland's considered the wealthiest out of all of them, right?
No. They're actually considered very weird for doing this. It's just that
Well, where are they
Averlander
on the-
is the most food rich because they have a very
okay.
plains province. They are the they have the best horses, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
They are also the ones that have good relations with the dwarves. Because when Averlanders like actually commit to something and make a promise, they'll go through hell and high water to actually follow it. So to them, there's a difference between like tangentially like agreeing to something and actually like committing to it.
Gotcha.
So if you get them to like agree to it, they may or may not follow through. But if you get them to promise, then come hell or high water, they're doing it.
Good to know. If I ever find an Averlander player, I'll get them to promise to lose or something.
But I just wanted to bring
Yeah.
it up because it's like a very interesting parallel where, like, you know, merchants that are backed by like astrology and the moon and things like that have a very interesting way of looking at things where it's not actually all that much about the exact value of the prospect. Instead, it's more about believing in the astrological promise of success or failure.
Yeah.
Which can lead to, like, it can really lead to some ups and downs, to say the least.
Well, I'm not entirely committed on the whole using the moons as like declarations of such and such. I'm not committed to that idea yet, but I like it well enough. Although that
Yeah.
said, the gold moon might still turn into like an evil moon because it's not silver,
Yeah.
and I could turn the red one into a silver and keep the gold and just have them kind of balance each other out or something like that. I'm still working that whole stuff out, but for now it's in a stable enough state that I'm fine releasing it.
You could give the gold moon like an impact crater, and like the below the crust, like it had like a silvery color, and it's like, you know, the
Yeah.
crust, like the outside crust that's gold. So you could actually give it a silver spot, and it could be if the silver spot is showing that promises fortune, and otherwise it's ill fortune.
Okay, that's not a
You
bad
know,
idea.
a question, Rygon.
What's up?
So, it's been established that when a planet or when a land falls into refuge, they still have all of the same astrological bodies, such as their moons.
Yeah.
So, is it a copy of the moons? Or is it or did do the moons just fall in with them?
It's a copy.
Yeah, it's a copy.
It's
Okay.
from the law. It's from the law of memories. The universe remembers itself, essentially.
Okay.
So
So
that
if
means that
there's
particular region will remember things like the moons, the sun, and so on and so forth.
okay, so if there's a moon base in the regular world, then that moon base will not be present.
It'll be present.
So just because there's a moon base above the area, then all those people fall in as well?
They could, or you could just have yourself an empty moon base.
Ah.
So the thing is that like the land, the world surrounding it, like or at least like a part of it, will fall in with the rest of it, but like as like a copy. There's like a main central portion that will actually like fall in, and there may be extraneous parts that have a copy made of it. There may be extraneous parts that don't. Like, it could just be literally the exact boundaries of a city, or it could be a city with, like, the surrounding landscape, or, like, any combination. Like, everything is unique.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not unique, but, like, possible when it comes to the uniqueness
Hey
of
there,
the situation.
Gem Time. How are
One of
ya?
my poor viewers accidentally scared themselves.
Oh?
Yeah. Poor cute face activated my summon a ghost and they scared themselves, apparently. Yeah, Taldarius isn't wrong. Depending on how the drop was actually done, you could see, the entire region, you could see the entire planet, or a city, or whatever go through the drop. About the only limiter on something like this is whether or not that thing is considered important. That's why you'll never see, say, like, Superman experience the drop, because he's just too memorable in his universe. But say, like, just this city out of, several cities, there's a potential one of them could end up dropping.
Or, like, an isolated mountain area just, whoops, gone.
Yep.
I like to imagine this is what happened to the Indus River Valley civilization.
You might be right.
Like, I like to meme about this sort of stuff. Like, I actually do kind of like to imagine this is what happened to the Indus River Valley civilization, like, in the Refuge universe. And that somewhere there's just the Indus River Valley civilization vibing.
Just, yo. Yeah, the law of memories does carry a huge extent. And why are there sun? Why are there moons? Why are they unique to each region? Because each region has a law of memory, and the law of memory, well, the universe remembers. It remembers those aspects of itself.
The important part is that this is also why you're able to, like, shards are able to be taken over. Because, like, if you, like, subjugate it, then, like, you can supplant it with your own law of memory.
Yep. Every universe's law of memory is different. They each carry some of the same basic principles, but it's possible for one to override another if it's got a stronger pull.
We are going to be heading out here. We've got explosive cargo, coalition vessel, and separatist activist transport. So, Werny,
Yeah.
you get to blow up a ship.
Nice.
Row.
The first, I think we need to send a boarding party of me and Jaffa to go arrest some of those people.
We're not going to worry about that when we're going up against another ship.
Yeah, there were quite a few things that were considered in Taldarius. There's the Hawk 2 Valor, Valor. That's the adjudicator position thing.
Okay.
The Gate of Tears has the name Dondu Arqua,
Okay.
and that is going to be a pain in the ass to write. Their settlements template is huge.
Oh, like
So you and I are
the.
probably gonna have to take time to piece things out together and figure out how to construct the damn thing.
Oh, so like you mean in World Anvil, like the
Jaffa
construction
says,
template?
acid rounds loaded into
Yeah.
railgun. Eat through their hull.
We figured that the Hirith would also utilize like amphitheaters or amphitheater-like structures because sound is very important for them. So having pitch-perfect sound for performances would probably be a good idea. For those, we came up with the name Kualal Taro.
Alright.
Oh yeah, Kuala Taro. Yeah, that's it. There's the Qualtac, clothing with harmonious tunes that are used in rituals or significant events. Again, just kind of a concentration on how sound is important for the Hirith.
I mean, I like how this also
Doctors-
implies like how big they'd be just into like plays. They'd love
Oh
their
yeah,
plays.
definitely. I can definitely imagine. I mean, that's why the Qualtam are so significant.
Yeah.
They're pretty much a one-play show.
I wonder how they react to songs like 99 Loft Balloons or musicals.
Musicals they'd
Chaff.
probably be fine with. If it's anything like, say, Nine Inch Nails sort of stuff, they'd probably go like, "Oh, that's too much."
99 Loft Balloons is another name for 99 Red Balloons.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know it either.
I don't know it either.
It's a classic rock song.
So,
I'm sorry.
does
I'm
not
young.
mean that we know. Do you have any idea how many songs there are out there?
Do you know how many like rock songs there are out there?
Yeah.
You can send me a link, and I'd like to listen to it.
Yeah, I will. Give me a
Contact below us! Circling
There
for
are
the
hundreds of
railgun.
songs out there.
There are
Well,
thousands
you're not
of
wrong, Cute
songs.
Faith. I was about to say, it's like, you're not wrong, but I think you need to bump those numbers up a bit.
Are they already sinking?
I think so. Yep, they're sunk.
Oh, nice. So the doctors and alchemists for the Hirith are called the Varansu.
Ransu? Okay.
And I did decide to make them both together because we have to remember they're not going to be like modern doctors. They're still very much in that experimental phase of, hey, chew this, maybe it might work, maybe it might not sort of thing.
Yep.
And alchemists are nothing if not experimenters.
So I noticed that there's a Su at the end. Does that mean that it is a primarily female position?
No. That is just me making up a word.
There
Okay,
we go.
because the reason I was asking is because, you know, Kira-Su is harsh mother, and Kira is
right.
the harsh part. So hearing
Maybe
Su
we
at
go
the
down
end
and
makes
look
me
now.
think, you know.
Well, Sue could be parent, and it's just simply usually translated into mother.
Okay. I was just
I'm gonna
bringing
go
it
with
up
that
because it was
because then
something
I don't
that
have to
noticed.
rewrite it.
Alright,
I was
Zoro.
putting it
So I
as
don't
something that I
read
noticed, yeah.
Zoro, Werny, Achi, go loot.
Go get them loot on. Go get them boots on. So you
Jits
can
need
get
some
boots
help?
on. I'm still working with the officiators of the medallions. I've come up with the name Mulsa, but I'm still not entirely convinced on how I want to work that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't do anything
Gib
about
had some
it.
good ideas though. Oh, I do need to talk about the drop. The
Okay.
innate dust magic. The Sefun, you already know about those. And that is it. In terms of just like some new articles that I've popped out that haven't been finished up yet.
Okay.
I gotta say, it's really hard to get the AI to frickin' make 3 different colored moons. It came out with a half decent picture though.
Nice.
Yeah. They're all obviously the same moon, but still.
Burning sun, stay out of this area. This is highly
Zoro.
radioactive.
Zoro crafted a bunch of standards.
Yeah. Any questions, Saldarius? Or to anybody in general?
I mean, I kind of have questions, but like I need to read through the articles first to like really, get the full gist of what's going on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, there have been quite a few articles made since last I think you looked.
Last time I perused was when you sent me the Ybir one, and then I perused over the new stuff. But I only like quickly like went scroll.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta keep up to date. You are the co-writer after all.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaffer. As I said earlier, we are doing a personnel transport. They are not NPC crew members. They're not in the list on the left.
Was Jaffer abusing the poor things?
No. He's asking why we keep acquiring them. No, Jits.
Oh.
Are you guys gonna go loot that ship down there? Hell, for that matter, everyone, go. All of you. Get down there and loot. You have a slight excuse.
Yeah, I'm organizing it.
And what is the number of songs out there, Cute Faith? Oh god, I couldn't even fathom a guess.
There you go.
Probably
Enjoy
millions at
being
this point, for all I
speed,
know.
Gip Gap.
Enjoy
being speed.
My speed.
I gave you drug.
Yep, and you're right, Cute Faith. All of this is going to eventually be a book.
Yep.
Actually, it's like curiosity. Given how important sound and likely stories and like are to the Earth, do you think they try to put emphasis on gathering records of either music or plays or that kind of like performances? Not
Yes,
necessarily
that is
like
what the
video.
quality do.
Okay.
Yeah. And they don't actually quite write things as often. They kind of prefer oral tradition.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll still write
That
things
is-
down, but like
That is one thing, though, that GibGab did bring up as a really good point, which is the medallion verification. They probably would have to keep records, if only just for that.
yeah, I was actually gonna suggest this, and like as always, pulling from Warhammer Fantasy as a little bit of inspiration. the dwarves have a very complicated legal system about like who's in the right, who's in the wrong, what guild controls what, like all that. But instead of like doing that, instead we could have like like the equivalent of a reckoner who would go around and like settle grudges and find who's in the right and the wrong, and like keep track of like legal precedent and stuff like that, because they don't really have judges as much as they have reckoners. So we could sort of like take something like that where there's like a very dedicated and even highly respected position where they like the verifiers would go around and verify medallions and like officiate them, and basically like kind of like whatever they say like really goes. Because it's really hard to it's really hard to like gainsay them when it is their job to literally rule on this sort of stuff.
That's not a bad idea. Why not just have them be the adjudicators?
Yeah, that is kind of what I was suggesting with the whole mentioning the reckoners and how they were, you know, the like very much so not like just random people that went around. They were like the equivalent of judges.
Yeah.
Because it definitely seems to me like it would be very important for them to have like just. Sorry, I'm sneezing. So. Ah, there we go. It feels like it would be very important for them to just have someone in that sort of position, just society-wise.
I would agree. And honestly, we could probably put that particular role in with the religious individuals.
Yeah.
The reason being that they are the ones who, respect the ancestry. They are the ones who make the medallions important. Essentially, they're the records of the Harith.
Yeah.
So therefore, it also stands to reason that they are also the morality of the Harith as well.
Yeah. I was actually going to bring up how like the religious people can be like the sort of like the moral adjudicators, and then like these guys could be like kind of the more like what you did was morally okay, but legally it goes against this.
Gotcha. That's kind of like that old thing of the your wife needs an expensive drug in order to survive. You find a pharmacist who has made the drug. Good.
No, Gib Gab, we do not deconstruct the railgun shells.
I hear two divided opinions. If they are empty, I say yes, versus not at all.
We can turn them into canister shells.
Okay.
And Jits doesn't really do anything with any of that stuff, so. Is the ship fully looted yet?
There's some bodies and some lockers, but we've got most of the important stuff, like the dive seats and stuff. If you want us to just hurry it up.
Just go grab it.
So to go back on the morality lesson, it is your wife or somebody you love is sick, right? And they need an expensive drug to survive. You come across a doctor who has made the drug that your loved one needs to survive, but they are charging up the nose through it, like way more than you could possibly afford. You break into their home in order to steal the drug and give it to your wife. Is that a morally correct thing to do? Yes or no? That's just a very classic kind of moral example to get people, like a thought experiment to get people thinking on that. For a lot of people, they'll oftentimes say something like, or actually, I won't say a lot of people, but some people will say like, no, that's not the morally correct thing to do because it breaks the law. You broke into his house and you stole something. Others will say that was the morally correct thing to do because your wife obviously needed the medication and he was presenting himself as a barrier to giving her that medication. And then you can always toss in a few other things like, well, what if the drug actually is expensive to make, and so on and so forth, in order to twist how the thought experiment goes.
We could actually even, like, because, you know, we have the religious people. We have, like, what equates to, like, the bean counter bureaucrats. This is actually where we could put in the political, like, people as well. Because, if you have two different sides that are ruling on an issue, one of them says what they did was fine because it was morally correct, the other one points out that it was against the law and they refuse to agree. Then we would need someone that could basically act as like the tiebreaker if that happened, where they decide either yes, what happened was good, and or no, what happened was bad, or like, oh hey, you need to pay for this, or oh hey, yes, what you did was bad, but like, you know, like religious moral people bring up a good point about the morality of your situation, so you're getting a reduced sentence. Something like that, where it's like the actual like political like adjudicator.
Then I say let's call him the Valor. We got the Haktu Valor. Let's just call him the Valor.
Okay.
The Valors are the ones who determine whether or not it was ethically, morally, and lawfully correct for an action to be performed. And for a lot of them, like say the religious individuals, they'll probably be basing a lot of their decisions off a precedent, not necessarily whether or not it's actually morally correct. Simply because, well, if such and such from our history did it, then it must be okay, sort of a thing, you know?
Yeah. So,
and
do you want to go with
this is not a history lesson. No, this is about refuge, a made-up world. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask if we wanted it to be more of like a tribunal, where like one from each group would sit in on like, you know, each like at least like in a city where they're available trial. Or if we want it to just be that it's like effectively like different court systems, where you could try to like basically like if you had a disagreement, you could try and like go after them on moral grounds or legal grounds or like.
Well, let's think about it like this. What would be most practical?
Probably for the probably for like the largest towns to have like the tribunals. There to be like a couple of like the tribunals in the like medium and smaller towns, but like kind of reserved for like big issues, and then otherwise they'll just get like one of them who happens to be there that day to like adjudicate on it. And then for
you could even
obviously
see combined roles too.
Yeah. And then there can even be like the nomadic, where it's just like they kind of just do their own thing, where it's probably just according to their own tradition.
Yeah. Yeah, I could agree with that. So a tribunal then?
Yeah, I'm thinking a tribunal for large, medium, and small, but like obviously like the lower population, the more important the tribunal's time is.
Okay, give me a second. Let me go ahead and write that up in the notes.
I
The
think
music I'm
almost
listening
everything
to
off
is very
that
sad
ship.
right now.
Sounds good. We'll get headed out.
Oh, that was a scary lightning.
And the rest of our missions just require us getting to the next station.
Also, how serious is their legal system? Or at least the you know, the what you're just talking about with the morality, the resolving of issues.
I think they're fast. And the reason why I say they're fast is because, honestly, they probably don't have a lot of time to actually be dealing with this kind of stuff when, you know, they're trying to survive. In the larger cities, they might be more willing to, like, pore over the details for it, but, like, in the smaller settlements, I'd imagine that they go fairly quickly. Like, what is the precedent? President says this. Okay, great. Do we have any objections? Nope. All right, you're done. Chop off his hand and move on.
Yep.
Then as
We
a
got more
thought,
important things to deal with than that.
Ban him
That's
from
a thought.
TF and move on.
No.
I assume like part of it will involve like some amount of like, okay, you both present your cases, whomever adjudicates looks at both of them and they go like, okay, you know, you're guilty, done.
No,
Would
it could
then-
actually be that if an individual is brought before them, that they are assumed guilty right off the bat, and then it's just a determination of, like, what do we do with you now?
Okay. Yeah, because I had the thought.
Not saying
that,
that's the correct way to do it, but, you know, that might be how they choose to do it.
No, that makes sense. I
Just
had
out
the
of
thought that I-
like pure practicality, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Chits
So there wouldn't be, like,
Husky
say,
says,
a
"In that
defense.
case, wouldn't banishments be common as a form of punishment?"
It is. Banishment
what
is
was-
used very frequently.
Oh yeah, banish. Oh yeah, especially stripping of the medallions banishment.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually something that we kind of like discussed beforehand already.
Yeah, a medallion-less Hirith is an individual who's considered to be essentially the lowest of the low. This is an individual who's betrayed their family, their culture, their tribe, whatever you have it, enough so that they have essentially been stripped of even being considered a Hirith.
The fuck broke the top
Yeah.
half of the ship?
And this actually has some very
critters in the water.
This fuck.
and this actually has some very big implications for individuals who are dropped into Hirasu and become Harith because they wouldn't have any medallions. Because, you know, individuals can be dropped into lands as well, and then, like, their form will shift to accommodate that land.
Mm-hmm.
And so that could actually be, like, a really big problem for... we call them the kunai, for the ones that have been dropped in. Because they're medallionless Harith, which is a sign of being outcast traditionally. And their ways sort of haven't been adapted for this, like, in terms of, like, you know, the whole medallion thing, because it's such a big thing for them. But what they do now is they actually check to see if you are medallionless or if you are, like, faking it.
Yeah. And if you are an individual who does not know how to be Harith, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, well, because
Like,
you wouldn't know how to...
There's the certain social feng shui, social decorum that you might not necessarily follow correctly and stuff like that.
Well, also just, like, not knowing how to properly do body things, like, hey, why are you, like, you know, why are you letting your tail go into, like, all of these sharp rocks constantly? What are you doing?
Exactly.
Like, it could just be, like, really basic stuff like that, too.
Really quick, because I almost forgot. In those, in their legal system, right? When it comes to two parties having to present the case, because if it's relatively short and decisive, would it matter the being able to give a performance for it, like being able to dramatically present the case in a way that either gives you sympathy or appeal, or that like makes it genuinely seem like you're the victim, or you know, otherwise? The way kind of like lawyers sometimes like play into a bit of emotion in their case, just take into like a bit more of a performative sense, or was that not a thing?
That would probably be a big thing for the like the moral judges, But that's also why it's important that there's like the hard like, hey, tradition says this, and then why there's the tiebreaker, because like, you know, if the moral one gets swayed like that, then it could be like an easy way to like, you know, kind of like game the system. But then on the other hand, like if like someone was placed into like a legitimately like awful situation and had to do something that was technically illegal, it's also important that there's like, you know, a more like ethical judge that's like, hey, you know, like maybe technically wrong on the books, but what they did was morally okay.
Yeah. A good example for something like this would be you've been commanded to fight against an invading army, right? And you are in the middle of a battle, and you choose to retreat, not because you're trying to save your own skin, but because you're trying to help a child get to safety. Technically, you've done something wrong, but morally, did you do something wrong? And this would be what the three judges would decide. Should you be punished for your actions on something like that?
Yeah. And those would probably actually be like fairly short cases. The long cases would probably be like civil disputes.
Yeah.
Those would be the ones where there's like no clear cut, like, you know, like at a glance answer mostly, and then instead it's going to be like, okay, now we got to sit down and deal with this.
Yeah. And I imagine actually a lot of that would weigh on the adjudicator.
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to be the ones who have all that knowledge in order to determine this.
Yeah, because, you know, then the other two would generally be acting as like an advisor, where it's like, oh, hey, you know, according to ethics, we say this. Oh, according to tradition and pet precedent, we say this. And then he goes, okay, looking at this and hearing your arguments, I decide this.
Alright, this next mission, we are destroying a mud raptor nest, as well as salvaging a wreck and salvaging an artifact. And there's also a beacon station.
But yeah. So a tribunal, religious individual, moral judge, political individual, law judge, and adjudicator, neutral valor. So that should help us to remember that for later.
Yeah. Didn't we want the people who did the medallion verification to be the tradition judge, and then the political one to just be like the supposedly neutral one?
Oh, the law judge is supposed to be the neutral one?
Yeah, because I thought it was supposed to be like a mix of like moral, according to this. The other one is like, at least that was what I proposed. If you want to do something different, go ahead. I like just what I thought it was.
I thought the adjudicator was the neutral party, because that's kind of what they do.
You know what? Sure. Yeah, that works.
Okay. But yeah,
now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of like yours more, but that was like what I was talking about.
Okay. I guess I thought we were on the same page, and I guess we just weren't.
Yeah, well, sometimes we're gonna end up like talking past each other, but you know, that's why we write things down, so we notice.
Well, that's why I write it down, and then I
Here's
repeat it,
to
not because of being
beginnings.
Yeah. Well, no, I prefer making sure that we're not just talking past each other too.
Yeah.
Avi Speculona, thank you very much for that follow and welcome. I think I said that right? Alright, let's get underway. It looks like we're starting with that wreck down there. I'm going on this mission.
Yeah, that's looking great so far, Mary. You're doing a great job.
Mary's a good beat.
Yeah, I'm glad Mary actually picked up that banishment bit. You see, things tie together. I'm not just making all this crap up.
What do you mean she picked it up?
She picked up the banishment is a punishment for the Hurith, a relatively big punishment.
Well, what? I'm confused why you're saying that she picked that up. Did she do something with that?
I think it's because she mentioned it.
Yeah.
Did she?
She noticed that it was a thing. That's the kind of picking up I'm talking about. I'm not talking about physically picking it up.
Oh no.
Do you mean the medallion?
No, the banishment.
The banishment being a big part of their like legal system of punishment. I brought up the medallion stripping after that, just to go, yeah, this is actually like a really big thing.
Contact below the ship?
Fetch is saying that was Jits, apparently. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember Mary saying anything
thalamus.
about it.
Thalamus.
Oh. Never mind, I'm not going on this mission. Have fun, Werny. Stop shooting at it!
It's hooked the ship.
Guys, stop shooting at it. You're
Actually,
just
there's-
wasting ammo.
Actually, there's a way to kill it, actually.
Yeah, because first of all, you could hit the brain accidentally, and again, you can also end up hitting the ammo organ sacs.
Those go boom.
You had a cookie, cute face.
We
Well, I
got
hope you had a delicious
spinelings.
cookie. I'm gonna check my FA, see if that artist got back to me yet.
Well, we still need to kill the thalamus.
Yep, I'm on my way to do that.
Guys, okay, stop shooting at it. Yes, you can get lucky. You can possibly get lucky and hit it. But for the most part, it's gonna just be a
wanted to
waste
put a
of
bunch holes in
ammo.
it.
Alright.
We have the ammo.
There you go, Gift Gap.
Oh, I gotta love the good old smudge tool.
What happened?
I slapped a, I slapped a medal on, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Should I go down and help where I need the ammo now?
No. Primarily because I'm already down here.
I also hear slinky boys around the ship that probably need taken care of.
Are those not dead yet?
No, yeah. I just hear.
What the fuck are those things supposed to be? Big germs?
So the thalamus is something that takes over a ship. And the big green things are basically cells, kind of like white blood cells. Is the best
I
way to.
killed the thalamus.
It's like cordyceps. Instead of taking over an ant or a brain, it takes over the ship.
It
Oh.
Great, get down here and loot it, everybody.
Neat. Alright, let me see. What else did we want to talk about? Oh. How many different tribes of Earth do we actually want?
37.
I'm talking major tribes, not the smaller integrated tribes. I'm talking about the umbrella ones.
All right. So when you say tribes, do you mean as like factions, or do you mean like the nomadic tribes?
Factions.
Okay, and these would be the political factions. So, I normally like saying things like 6. However, I also recognize that Hirasu is like simultaneously like very decentralized, but also is like it's a bit weird.
Actually, I might require some medical attention.
Heading back to the ship.
Might not. I don't know. I just see that I have a deep tissue injury, and that seems major.
Oh, that surely comes from pressure.
Okay. You want to know the number I originally came up with?
What?
25.
25.
Hey,
Yeah,
I was
so-
closest.
The reason why I was like kind of like weird about it is just because it's like on one hand like the Harith are like very decentralized, but on the other hand like the important areas that they have are like kind of supposed to be like a very like centralizable area, so like those would be like the the bigger like important factions, because I thought they would have like I thought it was going to be like kind of like just geographically, not politically, but geographically a little bit like the HRE, where like you have a handful of like really big important ones, and then like filling in like everywhere else is just like small little what equates to like city states.
I think so.
I guess the question is, what do you mean by like important?
Oh, influence.
Okay.
Like they manage to conquer enough of the small tribes, or they hold enough sway with them that they can goad them all under the same flag if necessary.
Okay. And like, so this could also just be based on like economic influence, like, if you sit on like a really large silver metal mine, like, the important special silver, then like you could kind of like convince people to do basically whatever the hell you really want if you feel like it.
To an extent, yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why I went for 25 is because Hirosu is a very big place. So 25 is actually a relatively conservative number.
Yeah. So my confusion was just based on the whole like question between like what do you call important? Because I thought you were talking about like large political blocks. Like, when I say that, I mean like
in terms of like conservatives versus liberals sort of thing.
No, I'm talking about in terms of landmass.
Oh, okay.
So,
I mean, landmass does naturally kind of fall into it, but it generally comes down to a more political sense where, like, I mean, let's take the Gate of Tears, for example. Doesn't own a lot of land, but is still considered one of the most important aspects of the Hirith culture. I mean, it's their capital city. And its
Yeah.
member has a very important position on the council. So you don't necessarily need land, but you do need the resources, at the very least.
Yeah. You know, I was just asking because it's like I felt like that was a little bit of a definition disconnect when you said 25.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said it, because I could tell
Yeah.
that there was a different thought process going.
Yeah, so I thought you were talking about like you know, large like swathe of land holding like important faction kind of thing, rather than like, hey, you could be like really tiny but be like really influential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you own a lot of land, I mean, naturally that comes with a lot of resources, so you'll probably have a seat on the council because of it.
Yeah.
So you're not wrong, it's just it's not the only thing that makes you important.
Yeah. Which makes complete sense. I was just, you know, thinking of something else.
Oh, you all done, Mary?
Not quite yet. But soon.
By golly, I am gonna make Hirith a TF, like a TF central figure if it kills me. I'll submit so much Hirith TF art. Kind of makes me think of that Lunar Keys fellow, he's got his own little species that he gets a lot of art of. He's managed to convince turning a few people into it.
I mean, hey, Maxwell, have you?
Yes.
Hello there, Kenku.
Hi there, Kenku.
No. Since we're doing a lot of talking, I might as well just show a picture of the Hirith on my channel. That way people have something to look at instead of just this boring old thing. There we go. There. So, okay. So the council will be made up of around, let's just say, 20-something members, whatever. Higher than 6, maybe smaller than 25, but, you know, somewhere around there.
Okay, so is that like including the sitting tribe? As in like the
what
nomadic
tribe?
ones? Like the sitting nomadic tribes.
Yes. Although they'll all probably go under one flag, and so they're not going to be, like, separated.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
we-
But obviously that's something we can definitely discuss. What's up?
Are we done looting?
Pretty much.
Starwolf Skin says, Rygon, how's this for your art? Did I get everything right?
I'll bring it up larger.
Let's see here. Gotta take some very close looks.
What's up, people?
Hello.
Look at that Herithcon.
Honestly, it looks just fine to me. I'd say it looks excellent. Good job, Mary.
Welcome to the Hamlet.
You even got the back main. A lot of artists miss that.
She's an incredible artist. Very close attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
Starwolf Skin
I like-
says,
Most
thank you very
definitely.
much. We'll send the file in a bit.
Sounds good. I look forward to it.
All
I
right.
adore how smug he looks. Like the fact that he's turning into a Harith and you're not.
It's just like
And Hack, thank you very much for that follow and welcome. So there will not be any more spins this evening. Mary's gonna finish up Orum's art and that'll be it. Though we were talking about doing another art stream on Saturday, though for the poker roll, it will not, you won't actually get to see the art for that, but we may do the spins anyways. We'll see how things play out on Saturday.
yeah, I'm sure we'll get a Vermeer, a Vmir TF eventually.
Are we done looting the ship?
As I said, I'm pretty sure we are.
All right. On to the next mission.
I'm gonna cry.
Why?
What's up?
I thought I deconstructed everything, and then I checked the deconstructor, and it was full again. I was like, I finished. Everything is sorted. The overfill is sorted. Everything is good. Nope.
Hammerheads, it looks like, or tiger threshers. They are behind us. Ballast flora.
Leave it there, Sora. Go deal with that.
Okay, we're out swimming the hammerheads or whatever it is. Hello there, Abby.
The ballast is clear.
Nice. Right on ship.
Is this something? Somebody get on front bottom gun. What is that?
It's a ruin.
Should we go investigate it? I will say the mission is not there.
Up to you.
We're not gonna do it. I guess we can just take care of the mud raptor nest out the top guns, cause we managed to get into the nest without it.
Yes, Zola, that picture does look awesome, and I'm having a second one being made by the artist right now. Should hopefully be ready within the month, and then you all get to see a visualization of what the Season of Tears looks like.
Oh, never mind. Okay, you guys are gonna have to go through the cave. Why did you
I
shoot?
like how that eyeliner. I like how that eyelining like makes Argus like look like really fierce, and then like
This
it's
isn't
just, like, the color,
Argus.
like, you know, you. Oh, it isn't.
No. It's a species. It's a raptor-like version of Tyrant, but it is not Argus.
Okay. Because I was gonna say it was gonna be like a really funny moment where like, you know, there's like a bounty paper and it's like you know, very dangerous. And then it's like you pull it down and like, you know, you're looking at it and it's like this like really like angular, dangerous looking version. And then you like pull it down and the real life version's right there and it's just like, okay, wait, what?
This is adorable. And then it stabs you.
Steve.
Steve.
Stab, stab, stab.
Jaffer, we've got to go in there anyways for the artifact, so there's no reason to be wasting our railgun ammo, especially since you keep not wanting me to get more and keep wanting to deconstruct it and stuff. We can't make more if you guys deconstruct it all, Jits.
No, let them have fun. We have so much ammo and so many resources right now. I wanna cry. I have an overfill for our overfill.
Shoot it, Jaffer.
What the? Oh,
We're being attacked by something.
Looks like a nuke.
something's attacking at the back. Oh wait! Ah, shit! Wrong weapon.
Looked like a golden hammerhead.
Thoughts you had on the way home about influences in Volviz, multiple different types of influences, social, political, wealth, and religious influence.
It is dead.
Sure, Zola. I'm not sure what you're talking about, though.
Alright, we are here right next to the beacon station and the raptor nest, as well as the cave entrance. Cave entrance is out the bottom airlock to the left. Beacon station is to the right. I'm going to the beacon station.
I'm busy.
FYI, top airlock is damaged.
I'll fix it.
May I join at the beacon station for looting?
I don't care.
Okay.
Flash me repairing stuff to 140% condition. Lol.
You guys figure out what's gonna happen with the mud raptor nest.
I was all quick nap, then you took a 5-hour one.
Classic.
Yep, sounds about right. I think I'm the only person I know that can reliably go down and then get back up exactly when I mean to.
I don't know if it matters, but I noticed on one of the towers out here there's a loose wire.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
We'll worry about it later if needed.
Confirm.
Yeah, I can't relate. For me, it's like there's a fairly good chance I can just my body just keeps internal clock and wakes up at the right time. But then sometimes I go and do that and I just sleep through it and it's like.
Did you bring a? Did you bring a?
No, I'll go grab one.
You wanted to come with. You are engineering.
I didn't think about it.
Autopilot go burr.
Need mech help in cave. Need mech help in cave. Well, other sec officer, please.
Where are you at?
I don't know where you are.
In the cave with the mud raptors.
Okay. Nice.
Let me think. What else were we thinking of? Oh yeah, tell Darius I still need your human reference.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So if you get a moment, let me, toss that my way so I can send it to the artist, please.
Yeah.
And I think what else?
I told her he's cute.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, of course.
Therefore, Tolarius must be executed.
Oh no.
What?
He presents a threat to Rygon. Too much cute.
Did you bring a...
Yep, on my way back.
I don't even know where the reactor is on this thing.
Job on the map.
I don't know where it is, but I can tell you it's the big spinny nuclear thingy.
Yeah, I see the engine there. On off, water intake valve.
I found the artifact by down a case,
Wait,
so
that's
can
not an
grab it
engine.
or
Is
no?
that it? I don't see any interaction with it. Oh.
What?
Well, the button did something. I don't know what.
It seems
like
to
it
have
was
turned on a
the
light.
off.
Why did my lights go out?
I think that's a
Oh,
light.
F.
I hit the
Wow.
button and whatever this is was running.
Okay, we're good. Return to ship. Unless you want to get those minerals.
Not really. Do you need healing?
It's just this room and there's nothing
I'm
in
good.
You
here.
look like you need healing.
Goes. Let's put this down for the moment.
Okay, that was a psychosis artifact, so if anyone has psychosis, I'm sorry.
Well warned ahead of time you were bringing it in the ship. Or like when you were bringing it in the ship, so I could just run away from it.
We're getting power from electrical. Yeah.
Oh, goody. We
Okay.
saved the U.S. from defaulting.
Oh,
Good.
did they finally reach an agreement?
Yeah, which probably isn't great.
Okay, how many pipelines are they agreeing to build because of it?
Exactly.
It's got to be at least like 2, right?
There's got to be something that's going to F over someone somewhere.
There's already
we,
things
we
that
all
are,
know.
that are getting effed over.
What is it this time? The veterans? Children?
Why
Old
not?
people? Who knows?
Why not all of them?
But
The poor.
All of the
largely.
above.
But anyway, the hell? What? How did power get on and then just turn off? Oh.
Okay.
Like hydropower?
I think so. So
Huh.
please don't stop messing with stuff. Zora, why are you over here?
Just
You
do
got
some
lonely.
looting after I
Zoro-
traffic loaded now.
Too many people trying to fix this.
I was not trying to fix that. I was just grabbing loot.
Yeah, I was mostly looting. The cabinet's empty. Junction box.
I wouldn't even trust myself to loot to repair anything because I have psychosis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much to loot here anyway. Found one oxygen can, that's about it.
pretty small station.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, Taldarius, I think one thing we'll have to talk about is caravans.
Yeah. I figured we would talk
How
about
are
those when we
we
started
actually-
talking about traders.
Well, we kind of already mentioned on them with the Qualtam. They do travel in order to find their stories and whatnot.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of come to a point like, all right, well, now we kind of have to look at this.
Traders?
So the Beast of Burden has to be figured out. And the
Taldarius
actual
sus.
avoidance of not getting eaten will have to be figured out.
So I lost part of that, but what, like, near the end when Zim said something, I couldn't hear what you...
I said we'll have to figure out the Beast of Burden completely, and we'll have to figure out how they are able to establish caravans in a way that prevents them from just simply being eaten. Not to say that the predators can't be overcome by sheer numbers, but surely there's a more intelligent way to deal with it all.
Yeah. Yeah, like maybe something to do with smell.
Could be smell. Maybe they chart the migratory patterns of the predators, and they go when the beasts are down in certain areas, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So like, sort of like how real life, how like there would be trading in accordance with like monsoon patterns. Instead, it's predatory migration.
Yeah. Now instead of monsoon, it's monster soon patterns.
Yeah, monster soon.
Monster Kid scenes?
I wish.
Yeah, the up-down motion speed is just so slow on both the Soanth as well as the, especially on the spicy egg.
A prudent choice.
Cute Faith, thank you very much for that follow and welcome.
Aw, that's cute. Cute Faith is saying that their little Umbreon plush is watching my stream.
Oh,
He sent a picture.
Cute.
Tits_Husky
Yeah, I'm sorry that
says,
there's not
up
much
and
going
down
on.
speeds was designed to be slow. It's hard to get around it.
Oh. Yeah, sorry there's not much going on screen at the moment. We're just kind of mostly just talking right now. And I didn't feel like leaving you all with a blank piece of paper, essentially. So you get a picture instead. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not more entertaining, Zolet.
F.
F? Why F?
Because you
Why
said you
F-ing
weren't
me?
entertaining. That's F. Being entertaining.
Oh. Sadness.
Hey, look, you said it.
You fool.
I'm just memeing on you based on what you were saying.
Yeah, but I'm having a moment here and I'm being memed on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, did you know that your somebody very important to me just died? F.
F.
Yes, that is a very pretty picture. I shall show it on my channel. You're just relaxing after work, Zolet? Heck yeah. And y'all are more than welcome to ask questions or to engage as well. I mean, this might be more of a talky stream right now, but that doesn't mean that, you have to feel left out. Oh, so there you go. There's the picture of the TFR we just got. Your cat is pretty? I'm sure they are.
Alright, so this time we only have one mission, and that's a beacon station.
The hero do be gangsta vibing? Aw, yes.
Oh shit, let's go.
Although I do remember coming across something recently on the internet. You remember those like early 2000s where cartoon characters were drawn as freaking gangsters with like gold teeth and all that shit?
Yeah.
I had completely forgotten about that until somebody's like, "Hey guys, do you remember that was like a thing? Who bought that crap?" You have an art challenge you just finished last month and it was very exhausting, but you pulled through it. Nice.
Contact 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
You're still doing art? Well, you still have to share with us some of your art, Cute Faith. Feel free to, post that in the images in the Discord if you want to. Provided, they're appropriate. If not, then post them in the adult only.
Remember, people, art post appropriately.
Yes. But again,
Alright,
if it's the kind of image that would make, if it's the kind of image that would make like a baby cry, then probably don't post it anywhere.
Art post appropriately.
I'm going to the beacon station.
Alright, gonna be right back.
Okay.
Who just died? Oh, Chrisovs, you're just not able to get in tonight?
Yeah.
Should I take pacification kit, or should I take don't push it?
Starwolf Skin says, I think I'm done. Hopefully this looks alright. Now it's getting a tad late, so this is my last one for the night. But hopefully I'll be back soon for more.
Yeah, that looks great.
Well, rest well, Mary.
Let me bring it up larger. I'll be fine right here. I'm sure.
Contacted the, well, somebody's out there at 6 o'clock. Thought I saw something. Multiple contacts
Very
coming
nice,
at 5 o'clock.
Mary. I'm sure Aura will love it. Thank you for joining, though, Mary. It's been a great time having you here. Hopefully we'll be able to do this Saturday as well.
I told the house there was a surprise map towards us.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and...
Starwolf Skin says, hopefully. For now, it's nap time for me. Have a good game and a good night, y'all.
Have a good night.
You sleep well, Mary. And again, thank you so much for your amazing
Got
work.
1 at 6 coming across. Unless it's somebody who says a swimmer out there.
No lightning dragon. It is not Argus.
Confirm.
It is a fake mon that Aura made, but it is not Argus.
I like how many people are making this mistake. I mean, I'm included in it, so I'm not exactly innocent, but it's just funny.
Wait.
It's like watching someone. It's like watching someone hit the exact same ice patch that you just slipped on.
You guys are good to come over and loot the station? Though I don't think there's really anything to loot.
Oh, Oh, I leveled up. Nice.
What?
I leveled up. Nice.
Yeah, you've been leveled up for several minutes now. Welcome to the realm of the awake.
Hi. In 6 more levels, I can't get any more level up perks. This is so sad. And 5 more levels.
This is so sad. Alexa, please play Despacito.
Despacito. But today I'll spare your ears.
Yeah, all I found was a
Okay. Just spit
all
it
I found was
out.
an accordion and a hammer. Toy hammer. Though you can put a non-tactical shotty in the deep dive suit's backpack.
Why is this not... Ah, it's not even hooked up to anything. That's why it's not...
Ooh, I almost put the ancient gene there.
Zen, by the way, if you want to see what I mean when I say we have overfill for overfill, in this medium steel cabinet, the left one, look at the heavy backpack that's already full.
I'm not even on the submarine.
Wait, then who's this? That was probably Sorrow. Yeah, that's Sorrow.
There
Does
it goes.
genetic material sell?
Hmm?
I was wondering if tainted genetic material does it sell any?
I have no idea. Probably. Hey there, Brian. And yes, I am playing a game, Cute Faith.
He tends to do that.
We'll say the shift of the night is kind of slightly ironic because I'm just finished a commission of a meeting bunch of protos.
Nice.
Hey, hey, Werdy,
Yeah?
do you want an auto shotty or a 2G?
I'll take auto shotting.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'm very quiet, Cute Faith. Oh, that's because I got up to go do something.
Check your deep diving operation suit.
Oh, goodness.
Well, you heard him, Rygon. Check your deep diving operations suit.
Okay. It says here, no comprehende.
Gib Gab, I require another welding fuel tank.
There's a bunch
you
of them
headed
in
me?
there. They're in a storage container.
They're being...
Upright.
Alright.
Yeah, we're at storage space is a premium right now. We can't afford the luxury of just putting them in there.
I put the old one into the deconstructor.
If anyone is also listening, please don't put nearly empty or empty welding tanks in there. Just throw them in the deconstructor. We can't afford the storage space.
Anyone less than 10% can be crafted into.
Yes, but I can yoink them from there and like recycle them instead of having them take up that space, because I can see that they're out of fuel because they're in a storage container, unless I check it manually, which I don't, because I don't assume there are lacking ones in there. If you throw them deconstructor, I'll see it and I'll recycle them.
You asked it earlier not to, so sorry.
Did I?
Heard that.
Yeah, at one point you got a little bit grouchy over tossing him in there.
I probably did, but things have changed. There's now no more thing. We must use all the storage space required. We have overfill for our overfill. We're in a desperate situation for storage space here. Rygon,
What's up?
what kind of noises do the cute gremlins make?
Oh, that's a very good question. They make a lot of chirps.
Chits_Husky says, Captain. Code red. We are loaded. Rawr, rawr, rawr.
So they'll make it sounds like sort of stuff.
When you say chirp, do you mean like kind of like how cats will chirp?
To an extent, yeah.
I approve. Hi, Alpha. Please come and organize medical storage. I can't keep throwing the medical stuff in the medical storage because it's all full.
It will not be done.
At least not tonight, because that was our last mission.
Okay.
Sorry.
This is about the time that everybody starts falling asleep anyways.
But I just woke up.
I don't know if Bernie can hear me, but I love that snack pick.
Snack pick.
Snack.
Alright, I'm gonna sell stuff. Stop messing around with all of the inventory.
You give me 1 second to store these 3 things.
Ooh, I have something fun we can talk about. The Earth's main predator. We still need to come up with a design for that.
Oh yeah, true.
I was kind of playing it through over my head, like what kind of, like it's obviously sound based because that's how it stuns its prey. So what kind of a head shape or other mechanism would it have to allow for loud sounds without it necessarily reverberating back on them? So like brain is cushion, that's a pretty obvious one, but what else?
Bat.
Well, we don't want it to reverberate back onto them.
I know, but like bats use sound.
I mean, that sounds like probably no.
That
probably
sounds like heresy to me.
Reptilian
Well,
or
like
bird ear with basically no real outer ear.
Well, it's not necessarily the ear that I'm worried about, though you do make a good point. Rather, like let's think about it like this: they're making the loud noise, it's going up through their throat, all that jazz, but that stuff also travels up the spine, and it's going to be reverberating around in the skull. So the brain's going to have to be cushioned against that kind of impact.
Also, just probably the vibration of making the noise in the first place.
Is it going to be land-based or like in the air or?
I was thinking this is more of a wyvern-like creature.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It's like an ambush predator that is mainly on the Hakti, but can also like climb like up and down the walls of the canyon just in order to, you know, up and down the walls of the canyon so that way it could like actually like get to Harith.
Yes. It probably wouldn't be using sound in order to hunt, it would probably be using more of sight, which is why a lot of creatures within Hirasu have evolved to be able to hide. And why having brightly colored Harith is probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
Chids_Husky says, sound gills. They make sound as they swoop down to surprise the prey.
Yeah, sound is a huge thing for them because a lot of the animals within Hirasu and the Harith as well have evolved to be very sensitive to hearing as a way to track where echoes are coming from within the canyons, the desert canyons. And this particular creature was able to take advantage of pretty much all of that and evolve to become kind of like the super predator.
And like as an aside, like Harith do have 4 ears just because of like how reliant they are on sounds, and having less than that is kind of seen as a disability. Although it's also seen as a little bit of a thing for, oh hey, yeah, you know, you may want to actually join like hunting parties because you're less likely to be disabled by the by their main predators.
It could be kind of cool to explore a predator that has learned to exploit the echoes so as to create sounds to confuse where it's coming from. So for example, if it knows where a Harith might be or where they might come from, it'll try to round corners across the canyons to make itself sound as though it's coming from another place. So they'll be on guard from there and it'll ambush them from elsewhere. Or sneak up.
And this is the creature that does that. Like this is a super predator for a reason. Not only can it, you know, fly through the air, look down upon its prey, utilize sound to disable, maybe it can do that too, where it can falsify echoes in order to confuse its prey as well.
Could use like a star-shaped mole for the head. Those look terrifying.
Does that actually help to facilitate its sound abilities or elsewise?
Yes, I mean, moles use sound.
They use smell, I think.
We need Seda. Seda can probably answer one of those.
Is this a creature, Vaporeon? What do you mean, Cute Faith? I'm not sure what you're asking. What we're talking about right now? Yeah, this is a creature for refuge. What about the picture? The creature that you see on the picture, that's a Harith.
Figuring out the predators of these guys.
They are cutie.
You can see the 4 ears.
Yep, you got it.
Hmm. We might want to look at sperm whales and how they protect their own hearing. Because they make the loudest sounds we know, like, are possible.
They use them to stun giant squids.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the creature that makes the loudest sound here on Earth are teenage girls on a roller coaster directly behind me.
Bro.
No, teenage girls at any kind of concert, particularly Bieber.
Oh no.
American families when you give them fireworks and it's the 4th of July. I hate the 4th of July sometimes. Why is it so loud? But also I like the boom booms.
That's America.
Before we end game, can you give me some time to craft after you're done selling?
Possibly.
Cute face, just boom. You're more into mythological creatures? Well, that's okay. This is kind of mythology to an extent. It's just my mythology, not some mythology from elsewhere.
Yeah.
So again, to reiterate, this is my creation. We've been talking about this entire evening.
Yes.
But yeah. So like particular head shapes. You remember that one dinosaur that like lived in the marshes, like to eat the vegetation and water, looked like a duck?
Not really, but I don't actually know
It's
that much
called, like,
about dinosaurs, to be honest.
Fair enough. Take a look up the trumpet dinosaur. The Parasaurolophus.
Oh, I love that dinosaur.
Alright. Let me go ahead and look at it.
Yeah. The reason why I bring this up is because it had a head shape specifically that allowed it to make loud sounds.
Oh, that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never heard its name before.
Yep. Parasaurolophus. It is considered. I was actually going to make a joke with the the least concern to extinct on the endangered table and just be like, it's a least concerned. But yeah, so they have specialized headgear that helps them with making sound. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about with in regards to this particular predator's head shape. That maybe its head shape could be something akin to this that allows it to make make its sounds even louder.
Yeah.
Alright, I have bought and sold as much as I can for now. I bought some extra stuff to try and get more money, but to sell stuff yeah. Now if well, actually, I think there's one more merchant here. Never mind. One moment. Why are things on fire?
Huh?
Hmm? Why is there fire?
What? Where?
On the station.
It happens.
That's not great.
Psychosis?
You should take the fire extinguishers in.
Psychosis.
Oh.
I don't have psychosis.
You would not be able to tell you had psychosis. But we went up there and there's no fire, so.
Ah, I guess I need some treatment then.
And before we're all the ones with psychosis because of the stupid artifact, and Zim is the only one without it, so we're all not seeing the fire. Right.
The artifact could...
The voices in your head aren't real, Zim. The voices in your head aren't real, Zim. The voices in your head aren't real, Zim.
Jennifer doesn't see psychosis on Sim.
Duke.
Oh, the selling. Oh, the selling.
Fun, fun, fun. Aww. Glad you're having fun there,
Goody
Espion.
Shable.
Or Cute Faith.
Disable is very cute.
Hope you're having fun with the streams.
Alright. Ran out of money at the last merchant, but I think I've sold all the excess of everything.
Oh, the resources?
Yes. I thought you wanted me to get rid of it!
No, I finally organized the system to avoid the overfill. I just say we have a lot of it. It's fine. We'll build it back up. I figured out how to
I'm
organize it in
getting
the
sick
future.
of the complaints. Like when you tell me to sell stuff and then you still complain because reasons.
Well, I didn't know we were gonna sell it all. I was gonna say the most. Oh god, the most we need sold was the specific overfill for the overfill that we had, because like we have a lot of aluminum, for example, a lot of.
And why
carbon.
didn't you say this?
Well, I didn't know you were gonna sell it like here right now specifically.
I literally said it before I started doing anything, and you asked to be able to put stuff in before I did.
Well, I didn't know you were gonna sell the resources, and you were gonna sell. I didn't know what you were gonna sell.
What else do I ever sell?
Mm-hmm. I don't know
This
what you
is
sell
entirely your own doing here, Gip Gab. So stop bitching.
Now kiss. I mean, what?
Why, Barrow, do you do this?
I agree, Atchi.
Now to spend
The
some of
Institute's-
these 83,000 marks that we have.
The Institute of Unfinished Research has concluded that 6 out of 10 people.
Nice.
Nice.
Me.
I think I can max out all of the upgrades for the sub.
We're gonna look at memes. I know what we're gonna do at our time. We're gonna look at memes for right now while we chat.
Alright.
There we go. Enjoy the memes. There are two types of people in the world: those who can extrapolate from incomplete information, and I've heard that one
Those
before.
who are
Jack. That's a good
Rygon.
one.
Hey,
What?
Rygon.
What's up?
What is Mario's favorite kind of pants to wear?
Overalls?
Yeah, but you want to know what specifically it is?
What?
Denim, denim, denim.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm glad you corrected yourself there, Cute Faith, because that was going into dangerous territory. That misspelling.
That gave me emotional damage.
Oh my god. Rygon,
What's up?
why were you showing that tweet?
I don't know. We're looking at memes.
It was a terrible tweet.
The sewer was blocked by a large poo.
Yeah.
I don't even know how it got down there.
It's the great and mighty poo.
Seriously, what the damn?
Who's standing in front of this cabinet?
Touch, those are my emotional support Chrome tabs. Yes, all 27. How many do I have now? I think I've gotten. I think I've almost broken 3,000.
Oh, so that's what they are for you, Wernie. I think Wernie's asleep.
Wernie's definitely asleep.
Good night, where?
So what was this two other upgrade you didn't upgrade yet?
What?
I saw there was like 2 sets of upgrades you didn't upgrade yet up there.
Searchlights and cameras.
You mean the ones that I can't?
Ah, sorry, it looked like you could. My bad.
Because I'm filling up all the overfill storage. I'm transferring it to the main resource crates, shits.
Pythagoras has gone down.
I sold everything down to 90 of each resource.
I mean, the problem was really just that we had, like for example, for carbon, we had like 2 entire storage containers apart from the main storage containers that were full. Or like for iron, we had the same, and aluminum was basically right there. Those 3 in particular were like, we just had so much of it.
Zoro, get your
Okay, good
crafting
job.
done.
This meme is for
I
you.
did while you're buying upgrades.
Haha. How bad is the pun?
I got done
No, just say the opposite of these words.
So I'm writing out.
Let me see. Where's...
So, do you want a heavy machine gun?
Zoro, no.
Never gonna give you up. I'm gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you.
Yeah, you got it.
When I saw Always, I instantly knew what the meme was. You can't fool me like that. I've been rickrolled. I've rickrolled myself in the past.
Different types of silencers. They're good.
I was gonna say I purposefully bought Never Gonna Give You Up and put it on my like music app, so that way when I press shuffle occasionally I'll rickroll myself.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
a good song though.
It is.
It
That's
is.
also why I have it.
All right. Well,
Oh,
thank
hey,
you
all
everybody
paladins.
thank you everybody for joining us this evening. That was Barotrauma. As well as an art stream, because those are fun. Thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you everybody for joining us today for Barotrauma. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below, through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. As well as you can pick up some packs through Streamloots. Subscribe to our YouTube. I'm really trying to get to partner there, and right now I am 70% of the way there, so please subscribe to the YouTube and help me get to that goal. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Bye.